Happy Friday, Surgeaholic Sooner Nation. Welcome to the Sooner Surge podcast that tells it like it is. It's the morning after the mammoth Sooner Magic clutchness moment. That is Ella Parker's 3-run bomb to send Tennessee down to the losers bracket, and OU's strive for five in a much better spot than it was before Ella Parker came up to bat. Hey, thanks for watching our content at the Sooner Surge. Make sure you like our content. If you're new here, you subscribe to our channel. You check out the fan stop at thefanstop.com. They're going to have some great softball apparel coming your way as this thing progresses. So get on there, thefanstop.com. Jay, it's the morning after. I'm just a word of caution for everyone. What we witnessed last night was unbelievable. And not only that, it wasn't out of the ordinary for OU. This is what they do. This is who they are. But this tournament is a long way from over. That was a massive win for OU getting that so they don't drop down the losers bracket. And now you got Saturday against your Red River rival, Texas, a team that you have swept. So the revenge tour that OU has been on, they're going to take a break from it because now the revenge is on the other side. And now OU is being the hunted again. And they're facing a team who's really pretty hot, Jay, winning 3 straight, going back to after losing that game in their super regional. This is a major game if you can win this one so that you stay away from that other side and then having to maybe possibly beat Nigeria Kennedy 2 games in a row.
Yeah, you don't want to go in that situation. I mean, you look at that bracket. To me, I watched the Texas Tech, Ole Miss, a lot of that game. Kennedy's, she's on a different level right now. She is. 10 strikeouts, 2 hits, 7 innings. She's on a different level. And I think Texas Tech, I think they beat Oregon or UCLA in the next matchup they play. And so if whoever loses this game, Texas and OU, you got to go face her twice to get back to the World Series. This game on Saturday is massive for Oklahoma. You can say this about every game in the World Series. I get it and how important the Tennessee game was, but this is a big one. And I think Texas is coming in this game with a little you mentioned the revenge. I just think it's like I don't think anybody expects Texas to take OU down because OU's kind of had their number. And Tegan Cavan had a great outing against Florida. And she, OU hit her very well, Germ, there at Love's Field this year. So that we'll see what they do as far as pitching matchup. But I want to relive this Tennessee game for a moment. I just want to celebrate it a little bit more. I know they don't play today; they play tomorrow, so you kind of got a day in between. But OU could very, very, very easily find themselves playing Florida in an elimination game had it not been for that last inning and Ella Parker hitting a bomb to center field. So. What a gutsy performance by this Sooner team. You just can't, like Patty said in the post-game interview, Germ, she felt like people were kind of counting them out. She saw some fans leaving. She said, we're never counted out. As long as there's one pitch, we're alive. And you know what? Somebody's going to take them out. They aren't going to relinquish it.
And the motto that player after player after player has been saying is pass the bat, pass the bat, pass the bat. And while Ella Parker deserves all the credit in the world for that home run after the first pitch strike, she sends it over the center field wall, 3-run bomb, walk off, crying as she gets towards home plate. Just what a magical moment. It's safe to say this team also doesn't win without the elite defense and Sam Landry staying in this thing and getting out of jams. And really, people want to talk about Kennedy, elite last night. She was phenomenal. Carlin Pickens was great. Sam Landry, guys, was really good as well. She started off a little bit sluggish. I didn't think she walked too many. I thought she was around the zone all night. She got a lot of ground balls when she needed them. To me, kudos to to that performance as well. And kudos to the defense when it mattered, because early the defense wasn't good.
Not good.
Patty made some great decisions, but yeah, they get out of there. Jay, you mentioned the Texas game. I agree. Most people are going to say, yeah, Mike White's not going to beat OU. The talk is going to be that, but Patty Gass is going to find something to say. She always does. But here's why it's so important. Sam Landry's going to pitch. Now, Kirsten, if you forget though, Kirsten deals through an absolute gem against Texas when she faced him, Jay. She was phenomenal. I think it's going to be Sam Landry, though. But listen, if you beat Texas, Sam Landry gets another day off before Monday. And then if you win that one, she gets another day off before they start on Wednesday in the Women's College World Series final series. So it's big. Patty has said we need a whole staff. And I get it. They might very well might, but they might not need everyone if you keep winning.
Yeah, the key is to keep winning when you get those days off. But this game Saturday, OU has hit the ball very well against Texas this year, and they've hit the ball well as of late, just in general, Germ. I think this team, if they are to go on and win the World Series, I think one thing in particular is going to catapult this team to that. And I think specifically it's home run ball, because I think this team right now, they're getting, I mean, you look at when they score runs, I'd love to do a deep dive. Maybe we can do this the last 10 or 12 games they played. How many runs have come off a home run? I mean, as far as runs batted,
it's a majority of theirs, Jay. I mean, they had that one inning where they scored 8 runs against Bama and they didn't hit a single dinger, but that was rare.
Yeah, so they are hitting the long ball, and I think that's kind of carrying them. I do think they have to, and I think this is key. 2 players have to contribute in some way, and that's Sydney Sanders and Isabella Emmerling. I think offensively, you're going to have to get something from one of them sometime throughout this series. At some point, you're going to have a big home run by Emmerling or Sanders or something, because right now they're not giving you a whole lot offensively, and you'd love to see that change. Parker's on a different level right now, different level completely. She said today, or the other day before the game or after the game, she said, I was up to bat and looked up at Jocelyn Allo and thought, I got this, and she's on a level right now where, like when she got up to the bat today, even Pickering's like, I knew she'd come through. It's clutch. I mean, she's in that thing where the ball looks huge, and she's just hitting all over the field, home runs, doubles. I mean, she's just unbelievable, man.
Sweet baby. Plank's call was great. OU got it done. It's the morning after. I'm sure there are some sweet dreams for Sooners and Sooner fans, and nightmares for Pickens in Tennessee. It is going to be interesting to see how they recover today against Florida, because that is an elimination game. It will be interesting to see if their heads are dropped and how they fight back. But OU, they get the day off, and they'll face their rival in Texas. It's Gasso versus Mike White. It's the Sooners versus the Longhorns. But we know what OU's mantra has been saying. We're just going to try to win every pitch. Going to try to win every pitch. It's a great mindset. Great things happening at OU as always. Can't wait for Saturday. That game's at 2:00. It's here. Women's College World Series. It's here. It's been great. The national stage on Oklahoma City with the Thunder and with the Women's College World Series. Hey, thanks for watching the content here at the Sooner Surge. Hit the like before you leave. Subscribe to our channel if you're new, and check out the fan stop at thefanstop.com. And we will catch you later